Welcome to our very first episode of Real Talk About Real Estate. My name is Michelle Hayward. I am a realtor and property manager, and also I'm a broker, licensed broker in the metro Atlanta area. So I'm licensed in the state of Georgia. And so on this show, we're going to be talking about topics that you never really hear people talking about. And our goal is to educate you as a consumer if you're owning real estate. So today, for our very first episode, we are blessed to have Miss Michelle Curry. She is an insurance adjuster. She works with homeowners insurance and auto. Is that right,
Commercial.
Michelle? A commercial. Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. 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 All right. So, welcome to the show. And just tell us a little bit about yourself, Michelle. It doesn't have to be anything long, but,
Okay.
just a brief about how you come into this business, how long you've been doing it, and everything. So, go right
Mhm.
ahead.
Well, hello, I'm Michelle Curry. I am a licensed public insurance adjuster in the state of Georgia. Right now, I'm currently contracted with Metro Insurance Adjusters. It's one of the biggest public insurance adjuster firms in the United States. Um, what we actually do we actually help homeowners and business owners to educate them on their insurance policies because a lot of people think just because they pay more money that they have the best coverage, and
Right.
that's not always the case. So we help educate them and explain to them that there are a lot of things that are excluded with policies that they just don't know because they don't take the time out to read their declaration page. On
Mm-hmm.
average, they just think that, okay, I have insurance and that's it, but it's so much deeper than that.
Okay. Well, that is the perfect segue into my very first question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like you mentioned, people don't take the time to actually read what their coverage is. So, what are some
Mm-hmm.
things that homeowners or investors should be aware of when shopping for a policy for their property?
Number one, you get what you pay for
Yes.
in most cases.
Okay.
So a lot of us, we are on a budget and they want to try to keep the actual yearly cost, especially if you're attached to a mortgage, the yearly cost of insurance pretty low, but they don't understand that not all the time the low price is giving you as much coverage as you like. For example, if you're a homeowner and you have a home near water, like a river or a lake,
Mm-hmm.
and you not 9 times out of 10, most people don't know that they have to have a separate flood insurance
Right.
add on to their property. And, just looking through the MLSs at the houses now, they tell you what flood zone you're in, if you're
Yeah.
safe or not. But a lot of people don't know. They think that just buying, okay, I got this insurance policy, I'm covered. And in the case of a flood, they're not. So
Mm-hmm.
now you're going now in most cases, because I came from Charleston. So we deal with flood insurance and everything like that. And what I've seen with my own family down there, that their insurance will only cover their personal property, but now what about the property damage? And it's
Wow.
not going to be covered. So now you're dealing with going through FEMA for
Mm.
their emergency flood insurance to try to get some type of repair for your home due to that. And
Wow.
instead of their agents really looking out for them to
Mm-hmm.
let them know, hey, this area is in a flood zone, or even some realtors, they may not tell their clients that this is in a flood zone area because they have probably didn't do their due diligence. But now
Mm-hmm.
you're stuck pretty much holding a bag
Yeah.
because you're not properly covered. Another instance, as far as like
Mm-hmm.
business owners, they think that, okay, if I just get, let's say, fire insurance,
Mm-hmm.
that should be enough. But really, there's so many things that can go wrong with having, business properties like vandalism,
Right.
wind,
Stealing.
hail, which would the hurricanes would fall under that,
Mhm.
and they're not covered. So it's best for you to get educated on what type of policy on your declaration page and ask questions, because you have three different types of insurance. You have basic, you
Mhm.
have broad, and then you have specialty. And I always tell clients, get the specialty, which is a HO3,
Okay.
because it's dummy proof. You can literally get the HO3. You can drop a hammer on your tile, and that's how it cracks.
Mhm.
Now you're calling us to actually come in and deal with the insurance company on your
Mhm.
behalf.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
that's the best policy to always get is a HO3.
For the commercial side or for both?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Okay. Awesome. So just touching back on the flood insurance issue, I remember
Mm-hmm.
back in 2009 when we had
Mm-hmm.
those big floods here in Georgia, which I had never seen that before. That was a first for
Mm-hmm.
pretty much the majority of the people that was affected by that. And that's
Mm-hmm.
when people found out. Guess what? Flood insurance is a totally separate coverage. And if
Mm-hmm.
you didn't pay for that coverage, guess what? You got to now fix this out of pocket. I saw that. So now we do have a tool in our FMLS system. It's called Layers, where we
Mm-hmm.
as agents now can actually run that tool to inform our clients whether the property they're interested in is in some
Mm-hmm.
type of flood zone or not. And mortgage companies too also look into that now to let the person know. And a lot of times, if so, they will require that coverage.
Mm-hmm.
So it very valuable lesson learned and expensive for some people back then. So
Mm-hmm.
let me ask you this because sometimes people have issues getting the insurance companies to pay out the right amount. So I know with vehicles, it's kind of a thing that can be negotiated. Now, what
Mm-hmm.
about with homes and commercial property? Can we hire an attorney or have someone to negotiate with the adjuster for the payout, the compensation, or is that something that's just set in stone for real estate?
Well, clients, business owners, and residential owners alike, what they need to understand is the insurance companies are not looking out in your best interests.
Right.
A lot of them actually will, undercut and depreciate values of your home so you don't get a correct payout. And that's where us as public insurance adjusters come in, because we
Okay.
represent the business owners and the homeowners to help them not go in debt covering damages to their property when they are paying their insurance policies to be there for them
Right.
to cover it. And that's not how the insurances are set up. So we are the ones that actually defend the homeowners and business
Mm.
owners. And we actually send out our field adjusters, where they will take pictures of every inch of your property, and we go and submit estimates and submit pictures and everything, and we handle the negotiation process. Once we're involved, then the insurance company will not contact the actual client.
Okay.
All they speak directly to us. So we
Awesome.
make sure.
So we
Yeah, we
have
make
someone
sure
on our
that
side, people.
yeah, our job is to make sure that you get a fair claim settlement for all
Yes.
the damages. Even and one other thing that is important about getting an HO3 policy,
Uh-huh.
you want to get replacement. You
Okay.
need to make sure that you have replacement roof, just replacement floors. You want that type of coverage, because you don't want, say a tornado touchdown and that falls under, wind and hail coverage under your property. You don't want to tell the insurance company, oh, a hurricane, because certain phrases
Right.
for clients will automatically get them a denial. And we know how the
The
word game
words
is
to
playing
use.
with the insurance
Okay.
company. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why it's very important to get a public insurance adjuster on your side, because we are trained to deal with them and handle. And if it goes a step further, we definitely have attorneys on standby to handle anything dealing with the insurance companies.
Awesome. Awesome, Michelle. That is very good news. I'm sure a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people are appreciating this. So let me ask you this now. What are five tips you can give to property owners when dealing with homeowners insurance claims?
First off, always price check. There's nothing wrong with getting quotes
Mm-hmm.
with different insurance companies. You also may want to use tools such as Better Business Bureau, where they have ratings. You also want to try Trustpilot as well to see ratings and reviews. But there's nothing wrong with shopping around, because you want to get a good deal, but you also want to be protected and taken care of it as well. And that's another part of our educational process of our presentation when we meet clients, is because we actually go through their declaration page and
Okay.
make recommendations where we should say, okay, well, maybe you should up your policy to this, or I know of a company that you can actually get better coverage and not pay as much. So that's the educational portion of what we do as well.
Awesome. Okay. So
Now
now, oh, go
the
ahead.
next one,
Yes. Yes. Go on to the
the
next
next
one.
one
Yes.
is read all documents.
Okay.
Read your declaration page, because it's going to tell you what you're actually covered for what amount, and also shows you your exclusions as well.
Mm-hmm.
And people, this is one of the biggest problems that a lot of homeowners and business owners have. They don't read the declaration page. All
Right.
they do is just pay for their policy. They know they have insurance, but they don't understand what type of insurance they
And the
have.
devil's in the details.
Exactly. Always
Seriously.
read the fine print.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And then number three,
Mm-hmm.
once you find the insurance company you want to go with, don't be afraid to ask questions.
Right.
Ask, what about replacement? Are you
Yeah.
going to replace my entire roof if something happens? Or say your entire roof blows off, you and your family can stay in the home. So where are you supposed to go?
Right.
What parts of the policy would cover me for what's called loss of
Hotel.
use,
Yeah.
which the policy should pay for you staying in a temporary residence that's equal to which you're staying in.
Yes.
Or if you want to go into a hotel, you can actually decide what hotel you want to go in. You make that decision. Don't let them make it for you.
Very good information. Go ahead.
Number four.
Yes, number 4.
Always, 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 if you don't feel comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
or if you think something's not right,
Okay.
when you're with your insurance policy, go and have it looked at by a professional.
Mm-hmm.
If something happened to where, look, I thought I was covered for this amount. It's my value of my house is $250,000, but on here it's saying $290,000. Why is that? And your agent should be able to break down why.
Right.
They're covering you for more. Maybe the value is going to go up soon, and they evaluate that.
Right.
Just definitely ask questions. And number 5, if you have an insurance claim that you need taken care of, contact me or some of my associates. We're here for you guys. There's, everyone's scared of what is it going to cost me up front. You can put away your purses or your wallets because we are here to make sure that you get a fair claim payout, and we don't get paid until you do.
Okay.
And it varies depending on the amount of damage. Some people may think, oh, just, just a little bit of siding came off, I'm okay. Once siding or the water spout on your home, anything like that comes off, you've already incurred damages to under that area, under the roof, under the shingles. Yep. Water has already hit that area. Now you're dealing with more damage than you really realize. Mm-hmm. So definitely contact me. I'll be glad to assist you and walk you through the process. And it typically takes between 60 to 90 days for the process to be from beginning to end. But we definitely are here to give our clients knowledge and walk them through. And we've actually helped clients get into a home, a home that's temporary, that is equal to what they currently have.
Oh, awesome.
And we make sure that they're taken care of. So that is definitely our job.
Awesome. So just to clarify on the compensation piece, do you all just basically get a percentage of whatever the settlement is that you negotiated, since basically you don't charge, and a person wouldn't have to pay until they got their settlement?
Yeah, we actually would be receiving payment on the back end, but most times we get enough to where even after our fee, they are able to take care of all their damages, labor, everything. And sometimes, depending on who they hire, they end up having a little bit of change left over for themselves. Mm-hmm. Sometimes not. Right. However, they never would have to dig in their own pockets and go in debt at all. And that's the goal for clients to actually, have their properties back in full, working condition prior to any damages. So that's our goal.
Awesome. So basically, just in closing, Michelle, because you've given us a lot of great information, what I would like for you to do once again is just summarize what your company can do for property owners and give us your contact information. How can somebody get in touch with you if they have an issue going on right now and they need your help?
Okay, well, my phone number is 678-900-4511, or you can actually email at mcurrypublicadjusters@gmail.com. And in short, our company, we are here to help homeowners and business owners not go in debt to repair damages to their property, and to educate them on their insurance policy to make sure that they are fully covered for what they're paying.
Yes, wonderful. Well, we certainly appreciate you, Michelle, and I'm definitely going to be reaching out to you because I have a quad I have under contract I need to talk to you about. But anyhow, thank you so much for taking the time to give us a little bit of education on the insurance adjustment game. We appreciate it. All right. I wish you the best.
Thank you for having me. I'm so privileged to be able to be the first on your show, and definitely I wish you much success in your show and also in your realty company as well.
Oh, thank you. Likewise, Michelle. 2022. We doing big things. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Have a
If you've learned something today by watching this episode, hit the like and subscribe buttons at the bottom to be notified of future episodes. Also, join us for the next episode when we'll be talking about something that's very prevalent today: code enforcement corruption. Now, also, you see this beautiful lady here, Michelle Curry. Give her a call or email her. You can give her a call at 678-900-4511. And you can also give Michelle Hayward a call, and her information is right here at the end. We thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode of Code Enforcement Corruption. Thank you.